Hi. I want to show you all how we're going to be making the crowns at the Hudson Valley Faerie Festival so that you can help lead that crown workshop in case that's where you end up being to support. So we will have some real flowers and we have silk flowers. So this is what the crown will look like, and what's cool about it is you can adjust it to any head size. And hopefully we'll have a crowning fairy. We will have a crowning fairy that looks for when people are ready and then can crown the children and fit it, tie it to their head and make it a little special thing with bells so they get crowned like they deserve to be. This is really fun because it starts just like this, and this is wire that's covered with some kind of raffia, some kind of fiber, and then we are going to use, it took a while to make all of these. They have a little hook on each end, and that is so that they are adjustable and that ribbon gets put at the end. We cut a piece of ribbon and we fit it to their head. So that's why the hoops are here. So that it fit any head. They can wear it over their head this way, they can wear it this way. So this is wire that's even thinner. This is thicker, this is thinner, and it's really flexible. It's almost like string, and this is the key to this process. So we're gonna have people choosing kind of like a few of this and a few of that, so it doesn't get too overwhelming and they don't take too many things, but we'll figure that out. So say if I chose these things, which are just random, and I also chose some leaves. So you're gonna ask people to take what they need and then come back for more and bring back what they didn't use. So the most important thing you have to know, and that everyone has to know because it's the difference between it working and it not working, is that so say if this were a straight line or a curve, if you're gonna go left to right, which is how I do it, you can also go right to left, but either way, if you take your piece, the stem, you always need a little bit of a stem for it to work, to have something to wrap the wire on. So the stem, pretend it's an arrow. So you have a point here, and the point of the arrow is gonna go in the direction you're going. You're gonna have to keep an eye out for people going this way. And then what happens is if they do it this way, they wrap their wire. I'll just show you quickly so you see. They start wrapping, and then now they're getting their next piece. Like, okay, look how nice it is, so nice. And then they wrap this, and now they're wrapping over their flowers. And that isn't gonna work. But if you do the opposite, like I said, pretend this is an arrow. If I'm gonna go left to right, this point has to go the direction that all of the flowers are gonna go. So put this one down. The very beginning is where you're gonna wrap. So we're gonna have a bunch of pieces cut, or you're gonna cut them individually, and basically the length of this string or wire is about from your heart to the end of your finger, your hand. So you're gonna cut about that length, and that's manageable so it doesn't get all messed up, but you can cut it shorter if it feels like a kid might want to, if it feels too long, and then you can just keep adding. So the beginning, you're just tying this wire on. So that's why I say it's good to have it short, because this is kind of coming with you. And then you take your next piece and pretend the stem is an arrow. So if the stem were to continue to go, it would be going this way. So now I can wrap right over that, and it's not hurting the flower. It's just wrapping the stem. So get these out of my way, and just as you go, take another piece. And this just takes a little time and patience, and it's a really peaceful project, and we want people to feel really like they can settle down and take their time. It'll be during the first hour, but they can just come back to it. They can get their stuff. We have bags. They can put all their things in the bag, and they can sit somewhere, and they can do it during the course of the festival, or they can finish it at home. And even if you didn't finish, it still looks pretty great as you go. So I'm just going to get another piece. So it's really just whatever, any piece looks pretty great. So you don't have to worry too much about it. And again, we just want them to feel like they're having fun and they can't make a mistake, because they can't. They can just fix it. If they did it the opposite way, they take it out. It's not hard. So we're just gonna keep going. And if we keep doing this, that flower fell out. And this one. And we keep doing this, eventually, that's like the tricky part. We're gonna get an entire beautiful flower crown. And it takes a little time. Maybe the whole thing takes like 20 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, I think, if you really just want to relax and do it. I think 20 is good. And you just keep going. And in the end, you will have a piece just like this, doing the exact same thing I just did. And if they use the silk flowers, they'll have this for years. If they want to use fresh flowers that day, they'll have a beautiful flower crown that day that's nice and fresh. So they get to choose what they want to do. That's what I gotta say.
Yay.
Thank you.